Read the Bible with me.
I want to hear a story about some holy people cutting up. Like to hear it, here it go.
Isaac is an old man, nearly blind. He calls his eldest son in so he can give him his blessing. Rebekah was eavesdropping as Isaac spoke to his son Esau.
Now Isaac told him to go and get some food before I give you this blessing, because I don't want to make a bad decision off of being hangry. So while he's out hunting so he can make his daddy some filet mignon with deer meat, Rebekah calls in Jacob and tells him, I'm going to disguise you like Esau so that you can receive the blessing. Jacob is like, Mama, now you know my skin is smooth. Esau's skin is like a furry dog. My daddy gonna know the difference between me and him. And if he find out that I did this to him, this is gonna be a curse on me and not a blessing. Rebekah was like, if he finds out, I'll take the curse head on for myself. But go do what I told you to do. So Jacob goes out and gets 2 fat goats like his mama said. And she prepared a hearty meal just the way her husband likes it. And she baked some bread with it. Gave it to her son and told him to present it to his daddy and receive the blessing. Isaac immediately recognizes his voice. And he's like, this is not my son Esau. This is Jacob. Jacob lies. First his mama is eavesdropping. Now this holy man of God is lying to his daddy saying,
I'm your firstborn son Esau. I did what you told me. Come now, sit up and eat of my game so you can give me your personal blessing. So after going back and forth with Jacob, asking him, are you sure you're my firstborn son Esau? Finally, he said, come in and give me a kiss. Kisses in the Holy Land is very common, like in America, how we shake hands. So it's nothing sexual about it. It's a cultural term of endearment, I guess. So when he kisses his dad on the cheek, he feels the fur that his mama had, the goat fur that his mama had put on his neck and stuff. And he smells the stink of him, you know, like that testosterone smell that all men have. Then he said, yeah, this is my son Esau. Let me go ahead and give you the blessing. The smell of my son is like the smell of the open country, blessed by God. May God give you of heaven's dew and earth's bounty of grain and wine. May people serve you and nations honor you. You will master your brothers, and your mother's son will honor you. Those who curse you will be cursed, and those who bless you will be blessed.
So right after Isaac gives Jacob the blessing and he leaves the room, Esau walks in from hunting. He cooks his dad this hearty meal and he serves it to him. And his dad is like, I just gave you a blessing. What are you doing? Esau was like, that wasn't me that you blessed. That must have been my slick, slimy little brother, Jacob, who stole my blessing just like he stole my birthright with that cup of soup. Punk. Isaac started shaking because he's like, oh my goodness, like I gave him your blessing. What am I supposed to do? Esau is trembling, crying with the like snot and stuff like, Dad, you gotta have at least one more blessing for me. What you got for me? And Isaac was like,
I've made him your master. I've given it all away. So Isaac was forced to just come up with something, anything, and this is the best that he came up with. You'll live far away from earth's bounty, remote from heaven's dew. You'll live by the sword, hand to mouth, and you'll serve your brother. And when you can't take it anymore, you'll break loose and run free. Sounds familiar? Living by the sword, hand to mouth. Esau seethed in anger.
This dude is heated at this point, and he made a promise when he get his hands on his brother, as soon as his daddy dies, he gonna kill him. So then word got back to Rebekah about Esau, and she grabbed Jacob real quick and was like, you gotta get out of here. Run for your life. Go back to the land that I came from. Go and stay with my brother. Just at least until your brother calms down. And when he does, I'll send for you.
Why should I lose both of you the same day? And then after all of that, Rebekah has a conversation with Isaac saying, I am sick to death of these Hittite women. If Jacob goes on and marry a Hittite woman like Esau did, why live? Yep, this is the story about how holy people lie, eavesdrop, manipulate, and want to kill their own family in revenge. But God. Genesis 25, and he said, 2 nations are in your womb, and the older will serve the younger. Ain't nothing new to God.